SkyTrain scandal no. Akosi saying Ghana water latest scandal. It will blow your mind. Adi asesa Ghana sika adi aye wo mind we more Ghana water. Explosive details. And I'm a day bro on the critical analyst channel. And in the video we have been and there's a likelihood to be a scandal. Because week when you matter say a oral week. You be chichin crofo. And the cases be court. So explosive details na me dey bro on the critical analysis and anytime me family pen say na me diary da manima. It is purely document evidence based analysis and I be amount on this channel. Make sure so be subscribe me subscribe click bell notification me the video be at my be hunu etimi ahwe bi. Adu Boahene, former director National Signals Bureau. Na omo Ghana your security architecture is a very key security state. In fact, answer na scandal ne beba na nipa bebre nim adwumakuo no nyomo ye. But a very critical component of our national security architecture. Ne etesa branch ya kutofie 27. On Nigeria, edu mribi omo so wadwane afri oman ni mu ko UK omo tracke na oba Ghana na omo koche no airport. A very big story. Me no be yes story. The full details. If you're 27, baby, be our a boy or the two be I mean, why is our video that we have it smash my channel on video. Now, I share him say Attorney General officially at the queer dube bono. Now, sa queer do no be jina so de na court. In fact, Charles Adu Boahene kra answer na Attorney General bone queer do no so oni boni bia. Enti won yenti Attorney General NDC aban tata no. Na ono de through the lawyers ono abo attach ya SC Attorney General. Say, what it and a phone would use no good animase in the minds of right thinking Ghanaians. It was see Attorney General. And on Koda. It's about 3 weeks. And as I asked them to see, no, we Anna Enra, the Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Ayeni, a press conference. And I watch them first. To my one, I was say, Nientia charges are not able Charles Adu Boahene and Nigeria. Any ababa we be say wabe catch anya friend Mildred nti e che ye ne say Ghana water ho no ade a Charles Adu Boahene aye wo ho no e sen no ye ne National Signals Bureau T.
I wish to let it be known that the delay in filing charges came about because our diligent investigation team came across yet another scheme hatched by Mr. Adu Boahene, this time involving Ghana Water Company Limited. This criminal enterprise involved the purported provision of secured internet services to Ghana Water Company Limited by the erstwhile Bureau of National Communications, now National Signals Bureau. The contract document showed that Ghana Water was to pay BNC, that is the national BNC, the sum of 650,000 Ghana cedis every 2 weeks for secured internet services from BNC, that is the Bureau of National Communications. However, for purposes of the payment, Adu Boahene provided the account details of his company, BNC Communications Bureau Limited, to Ghana Water, which religiously paid for the internet services. In other words, every 2 weeks when 650,000 Ghana cedis of money from Ghana Water left the bank accounts of Ghana Water, instead of going to the National Signals Bureau account, it went to the account of a company known as Bureau of National Communications, owned by Adu Boahene and his wife. Okay? And then they did what they wanted to do with the money. So for every month, Ghana Water paid 1.3 million Ghana cedis to Adu Boahene and his company in exchange for internet services provided by the government. Because remember that the National Signals Bureau is a government agency. Now come to think of it, that the government agency is providing secured internet services to Ghana Water Limited, a limited liability company solely owned by the same government. And Ghana Water is spending money that they do not have, okay, to pay for internet services at that cost, 1.3 million Ghana cedis every month. In fact, the figure rose to 1.5 million Ghana cedis every month at the close of our investigations. Now, you remember that in 2020, Bureau of National Communications became National Signals Bureau. And so, because the contract documents stipulated that the payments be made to Bureau of National Communications, Ghana Water then demanded that the check payments be made to National Signals Bureau because of the change in the corporate identity of BNC. What then happened was that any time the check was made out to National Signals Bureau and it landed in the accounts of National Signals Bureau, Adu Boahene, as Director of National Signals Bureau, would then immediately write a check to himself and transfer the money. From our investigations, you can see the movement of the money. Immediately it comes from Ghana Water, he signs a check and transfers the money into his personal company account.
Yes, and according to the Leonard Attorney General, Ghana ye lawyer, ye dying, no. And they say no, I tell me according to Attorney General, me private investigation biya. According to Attorney General, no, month biya, na Ghana Water tuya 1.3 million cedis. Emma Charles Adu Boahene. So yen the Scannico National Signals Bureau and Kenyasem. Scannico Charles Adu Boahene personal account ma. Or did a dinner or the credits account no. SN National Signals Bureau account. And what did you say Sikano? Month biya 1.3 million. According to Ghana's Attorney General. Or see a nuntina ma kwa do no de ba brantian eche. Na so mo yesan hwehwemu no e ka ho. Na wo wie ni nyina no. E no say what the Ghana Water ka ho. Or the Ghana Signals Bureau ka ho. Any about 10 companies are brantian ne Nigeria create Nicodemus li so mo be wi aban sika omo be misdirect aban sika se kwa ba account mo no sa 10 companies no in the next 3 minutes Attorney General so mo yes investigation nya wie yoko e BN9 ne sa de ni nyina wie ye no ni nti a wo ba brantie no kwadu no eni
a former director of the National Signals Bureau and the progress of investigations into the elaborate criminal enterprise that he set up to rob his fellow citizens of millions of Ghana cedis. I informed you then that meticulous investigations undertaken by the Economic and Organized Crimes Office, otherwise known as EOCO, had uncovered a scheme that Mr. Adu Boahene set up, which resulted in the loss of 49,100,000 Ghana cedis, or at the prevailing exchange rate in February and March 2020, when the crime took place, the equivalent of 7 million United States of American dollars. At today's exchange rate, this will be 108,500,000 Ghana cedis. That is the cost of one Agenda 111 hospital going into one person's pocket. I can now confirm that at the conclusion of our investigations, that is exactly how much he stole from the taxpayers of this our beloved country. In consequence, and in exercise of the power conferred on me under Article 88 of the Constitution, I have today filed charges against Mr. Adu Boahene, his wife Angela Ajay-Boateng, one Mildred Donko, a former employee of UNB Bank, who resigned just in time to join in the criminal enterprise, and a company called Advantage Solutions Limited, a holding company owned by Mr. Adu Boahene and his wife, which received a substantial portion of the funds and was used as a conduit for funneling the funds into other companies owned by them. These other companies are Vertex Properties Limited, Vertex Solutions, and of course, the famous BNC Communications Bureau Limited, which was, if you remember, that was a vehicle that was used to steal the 49,100,000 Ghana cedis from the national security accounts. Based on the evidence on the docket, we have charged Mr. Adu Boahene with stealing, 3 counts of stealing, 1 count of defrauding by false pretenses.
Yes, so this is the Leonard Attorney General was say Baba Wabium say recruit 2 no 10 companies. Sike say kwa ban wana bom wa wutie bi. And for me, makase me say, sa branti, eni obi a yebebo ne din si wafa Ghana sika. Yenche no. Me de yenche no. Na court enyi sika man. Ya court no na court say ne ho fan a aban compensate ni pan si agu n'anim because that is also fair. Yenche wom. Oman ye ni kapre. Enna 8 months setimi ntu ya teacher for work. Newly recruited teachers.
You that you are watching, your child, his or her future is in my hands. You expect me to go to a class with hunger and teach the child. Before we vacated, we were taught about our mental well-being. Ask yourself, they told us one thing, teacher burnout. Because of the courses, financial crisis, lack of motivation. You wake up from the house, you go to the school, and you take in Kivo Gari to go and teach. You come back, Kivo Gari, then you have to call your friends. Isn't that sad?
A solid months. Near 10 time a bicycle, edu me bina Ghana what they be crying so ma. There, I shouldn't let my emotion take over. Point 3. Obi, you know. And also SkyTrain. Ni rain feel. SkyTrain you could you $2 million. Man, no why I say also there no so a channel that's explosive. Professor me ya confia no ye board chair for GIF. Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund. Any CEO give CEO and mere finidi. Sa brante na so onu to dwane ko Senegal. Obey statement say wo nya na ye no. Attorney General say ni rain fee on my update on the SkyTrain scandal.
Significant progress has also been made in other investigations being conducted in relation to the oral briefs presented to me in February. The investigations by the National Intelligence Bureau have been equally thorough under the direction of its Director General, Mr. Al-Hassan Kipo, and guided by the team in my office, most often led by the Deputy Attorney General, Dr. Srim Sai. In respect of the SkyTrain matter, we have completed investigations and will be filing charges hopefully next week. We have established that $2 million United States of American dollars was paid by the Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund without board approval. The only persons who knew and acted on the payment were the former CEO, Mr. Solomon Asamoah, and the former board chairman, Professor Ameyao Ekunfi. Both will be charged next week. The docket is ready. We know the charges we are filing against them, so they will be charged next week.
Yes, Edusha Attorney General Oyejuma, me say me principle no. We are Muslimi ni, Christo ni, Hare Krishna ni, MPP ni, and this guy and your bicycle. Because you already enjoy enough perks of office. Your mamu car, your tua rent mamu, your tua garden gay, boy sika, your mamu cooks, your mamu V8 bako, your mamu saloon car. Me one day, your mamu bio. It's immediate, obia urano. I'm saying support no. Young call by the full details of the law. Ni enchichiwom. Ni enyi yesika. Misika no hu yam krasi in jail sem no. Cause Osha Ghana what today over 60 million cedis. 60 million. Only 60 million by yama ekrebi asefo. Only 60 million met me aye. And only Ghana what tankwa scandal no. SkyTrain 2 million. We an exchange rate of 10 credits saying 20 million cedis. Adai. As o mine no bia de nsa bone pantima na o repu o mine no kɔ nanim. Ese e chisa nkrofo ni nyina. Ye nchechewom na yenyi esika. So this is the update I have for you. This is my first video for the day. Nene, let me end by saying that thank you. Today is exactly 1 year. I'm a bar YouTube. Yes, so share my channel there be creating a chat, but when I started dedicated videos, as I said, you know, credit can buy 1 year. She say you're almost 13,500 subscribers. Madam na masamona maye. God bless you so much. And at the be American, most subscriber. Now I share video no dia mame. And I American. Me de me here pa because you've been so supportive to me. Ghana and swing here to me show who see you, mame. Thank you so much for the journey, and I'm so grateful to all of you. Bye.